The March jobs report was just released moments ago.
It shows both the number of unemployed people and the unemployment rate changed very little last month. The unemployment rate at 3.5%. So let's bring in NBC News business and data reporter Brian Cheung and Investopedia's editor-in-chief Caleb Silver to break it all down. Brian, let's start with you with the big board. How do these numbers compare to last month's figures and what we were expecting?
Yeah, a little bit of a slower pace of job ads compared to last month's, Inkley. When we talk about 236,000 jobs getting added in the month of March. That compares to over 300,000 in the month of February, although these are still overall strong job gains. As you mentioned, the unemployment rate staying pretty low at 3.5%, which would match essentially what we've seen as 50-year lows. Now, where did we see the job gains in the month of March? We saw them specifically in leisure and hospitality, which has been driving a lot of job gains in this COVID recovery, adding about 72,000 jobs in the month of March. Healthcare also added about 34,000 jobs. But interestingly, we did see a contraction in retail trade. Think of jobs at the mall. Interestingly, about 15,000 jobs actually getting lost in the month. We'll see if maybe that's just a fluctuation that's part of that month. But again, interesting to see that some industry sectors are seeing gains while others aren't.
And Caleb, what's your reaction to these numbers, and what do they tell us about the state of the economy?
Well, we've added more than 1 million jobs so far this year, and it's been an aggressive hiring campaign really for the last 14 months. So you still see people wanting to get back into the workforce. We look at things like the labor force participation rate. How many working Americans or people who want to work are? That number's at 62.6%. That's pretty healthy. That's pretty strong. Also, wage gains. This is something the Federal Reserve looks at very closely because wage gains put pressure on companies. Companies take those price increases and give them to you and me, the consumer, and we stop buying. They're trying to cool that with these interest rate hikes. Wage gains are up 4.2% year over year. That's actually slowing, not keeping up with inflation, slowing a little bit. So there are signs that these interest rate hikes are starting to work their way through the labor economy.
So we've talked about companies broadly. Brian, which sectors are showing the most job growth and most job losses?
Yeah, well, again, leisure and hospitality has been these are restaurants and bars that have been driving a lot of the gains. But what's interesting is also when you look at information and also financial activities, these are particularly sectors that could cover the tech industry and the banking industry, which have had particular issue over the last few months. Essentially, those employment numbers going sideways. Financial activities losing about 1,000 jobs, information adding about 6,000 jobs. Those could just be, small margins, really, but essentially going sideways. But interesting to see transportation and warehousing also essentially flatlining, adding only about 10,000 jobs in the sector. Those are not the job drivers that are behind this low unemployment. It's really more of these low-wage jobs at bars, restaurants, previously at the mall, although we're starting to see contractions that have been driving a lot of the job gains.
Hey, Caleb, talk to us a bit more about the wages side of things. A lot of times we hear about the jobs numbers, but not so much the wages that people are actually making in these jobs.
Yeah, the average wages are now somewhere around $33 an hour, rising like 10 cents almost every month to keep up with inflation. But that's the thing the Fed's trying to slow down. Wage inflation is a big part of overall inflation because it ends up trickling down to us. But watch the job postings very carefully right now on the jobs boards. Less incentives, less bonuses, less work from home, allowing people to do that. So less flexibility and more people trying to get back into the workforce. That's why you see that unemployment number at around 3.5%.
We've kind of shifted away from the workers' economy that we were in during COVID. And Brian, I know obviously we have this jobs report, but there's another new report showing layoffs are up nearly 5 times as much as they were this time last year. And it's actually tech companies leading the way on those layoffs. No surprise with the headlines that we've been seeing. So how does that compare with the new employment numbers?
Yeah, well, what you're referring to is the Challenger job report, which we got yesterday, that shows layoffs in certain sectors. Financial activities, the second highest area where we're seeing those types of job cuts. The first, it would be in the tech sector. Now, for what it's worth, that is reflected by the numbers that we got in this employment report from the government that shows that, again, as I just explained, that non-farm payrolls in the information industry as well as in financial services has essentially gone sideways. But look, the overall story is that the pace of job gains is slowing. We're likely not going to see the 500,000 per month type of job gains that we saw in the month of January, for example. But look, at 236,000 jobs added in the month of March, that was essentially in line with what Wall Street had expected, and still what you would consider to be in line with the strong jobs market where the unemployment rate is at 3.5%. Again, a reminder, which is near over 50-year lows.
Wow, important reminder there. All right, Brian, Caleb, thank you both.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.